ready to learn a craft? All right. Well, we're going to learn to make boxes today. Well, aren't they cute? Little tiny boxes that you can put things in to give as gifts, no matter what holiday is, birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's. You can put little candies in here. You can put jewelry in here. You can put a little handkerchief in here. Anything. And if it's made by you, the box is made by you, they'll appreciate it more, especially someone, a little older than a tiny child. So let's go ahead and what do you need? First of all, the things that you need. Well, to make a box is better if you get cardstock. Cardstock is a little stronger than just regular paper that you're going to write on. Now you can get plain paper. You can get paper that has designs on it. Maybe design on one side, white on the other. Or maybe you have a double-sided one that has a design on one side and a different design on the other. And they're great too. Well, first of all, you're going to need cardstock. What else do you need? All right, well, you need a table to work on. First of all, it's good to have a mat to work on because we're going to have glue, and you don't want that glue getting on the table, especially if it's a wooden table. So you want a mat to work on. You're going to need a ruler. It can be 6 inches or 12 inches. We're not going to be, scoring a big long thing this time. So 6 inches is fine as well. This is a 12-inch. You're going to need some glue. It can be any kind of glue that will hold paper together. And you're going to need scissors, good paper scissors, not cloth scissors. You're going to need the cardstock. You're going to need some ribbon to go with that cardstock because we're going to make a bow and close the box up with that. And then you want some maybe die cuts some hearts or little rectangles or little squares, because these you're going to write on them. So you need a pen or a pencil to write on a little note for whoever you're going to give it to. All right, so first of all, you're going to take that piece of cardstock and you're going to cut it in half. This is a regular size, 11 by 8.5. You're going to cut it this way. So now you have two pieces of 8.5 by 5.5. So you're going to have it this size now. So let's take this size. I'm going to use this one because it shows a little better. This is a design on one side and it's white on the other. Now, if you're working with me or following along, whatever you want inside the box, that's what you're going to put upside. The design you want outside, you're going to put downside. So now you're going to put it on your mat here, and you're going to take the ruler. Now, if you have a scorer, that's totally different. I haven't showed what a scorer is, but we're going to learn how to do it without the scorer. But if you have a scorer, it goes along faster. But now you're going to take the ruler, and you're going to put an inch around all 4 sides. All right? So let's put a 4. Let's line it up, and I'm going to put just a little dot for 1 inch. Get it on the 1 inch side rather than centimeter side. I'm using regular side, and I'm going to do a dot on each side of 1 inch, and I'm going to do that on both sides. Both sides here. And then we're going to do a little scoring. Now, scoring is just indenting the paper so that it's easier to fold. And how I'm going to indent it if you don't have a scorer. I do have a scorer, but I'm going to show you how to use it without one. You're going to take your paper scissors. You can use a dull paper scissors if you like, because that'll work too. And then you're going to use the ruler and just score it lightly. You're not going to cut it through. You just want to score it lightly just to make that little indentation there. And then you're going to fold it. And that helps you to fold a nice, even fold. Look at that. Isn't that a nice, even fold? Look at that. And you're going to do the same to the other side. And you're going to just, you know, use your fingers or use the ruler to make it flatter, or called a bone folder. You can use one of those if you have one, if you know what I'm talking about. And then you're going to score the other side as well. Use your scissors, and remember, don't cut it through, just do it lightly, just real lightly there, just enough to call it scored. And then fold it again to make a nice fold. Look at that. See, you're going to make a nice fold there, or you can use a ruler to do it, or like I said, a bone folder. Bone folder's in there somewhere. I have a little bag that I take when I go visit places to do crafts or show people how to do crafts, and I have lots of things in here, but we're only using the ruler, glue, and scissors for that one. Now you're going to do now that you do the two long sides, now you're going to do these two sides, same thing, 1 inch score. So let's do that now. You're going to do bring down the dot with the pen to know where you're going from, and bring down the 1 inch again, and then you're going to line up the ruler and score it. And remember, do it lightly, and then you can fold it. And look at that. You don't have to fight to fold it. You know, if you haven't scored it, sometimes it's a fight to get it to be even as when you fold it. You know, it could be fold on the side or corner, and then it's frustrating to get it straight. So this is a lot easier if you do it this way. And of course, even easier if you have a score to do it. And that's another thing to show another time. But some of you, you know, don't have all these things, and so I'm showing you how to do it without all these other extra things. All right, now you have the 4 corners folded. Now what you're going to do is fold one side over to here, okay? And again, you're just gonna fold it. You're not gonna score this one. You're just gonna fold it, and then make a sharp. So you have this, and then turn it around and do the same thing on this side by folding it like that. There we go. All right. Now it looks like this. Now you're going to take your scissors and see where these are folded. Now you're only going to cut one of these corners, and you want it pretty much the same all the way around. So you're going to cut, I'm going to cut this one, and then I'm going to go down, clear down to this end, and I'm going to cut this one. Now I'm going to turn it around and do the same thing on this side. See how this is? And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Cut it all the way down and cut it. All right. Now I've got those. Now I'm going to go to the center, and I'm going to cut 1 and 2. I'm going to cut this one. Go all the way around here, turn it around, and do the same to this side. All right, now I'm going to put my scissors down, and now you see how it's all cut. Now what you're going to do is use your glue, because you're going to make this into a box now, so it'll look more like this. What you're going to do is put this down and fold in these sides. And what you're going to do is put the glue on top of these little squares. So you're going to put it down on your mat here, and take your glue, and you're going to put the glue on the four sides here. Enough, but not enough for it to swim in. Some people like a lot of glue, and you know, that's not necessarily a good thing. And then what you're going to do is bring up the sides. And so this little piece is on the inside. And then you're going to hold it with your thumb and forefinger, if you can see it. Thumb and forefinger. And the heat of your thumb and forefinger is going to make it stay, you know, a little bit easier. If you just glue it, put it together and leave it, it takes a little longer to dry and harden. But I don't know, somehow that heat from your fingers make it harden a little faster. So do that. And then we're going to turn it around and do the same thing to this side. We're going to take these these two little corners, and we're going to put the glue on this. And again, we're going to put it on the inside of where you fold up the box. And you're going to hold it about, maybe 5, 10 seconds, 15 seconds maybe. Just for that heat to get in there and feel like it's doing something. It does. It seems to work just a little bit faster. You might get glue on your fingers a little bit if you put a little too much glue in there. But it works. It works. All right. And if you have glue on your fingers, just kind of rub it a little bit and it will go away. Now, on the inside here, you're still going to put it on there, on the inside. But now, which side, now you decide which side you want, on the bottom and which you want on the top. So you look at your design on both sides, and which do you want on top? You just decide, because that's how you're going to decide how you're going to glue this other piece. So I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at this side. They're almost pretty much the same, but I think I like this one just a little bit better. So I'm going to glue these two pieces to this side, which is going to be the bottom side. So we're going to take my glue and glue it again. These two little squares. And then I'm going to put the top on, because I shouldn't need glue anymore. And then I'm going to put them on the inside here. And take the other one and put it on the inside here. And again, hold your fingers to it so it'll stay together here for about 5, 10, 15 seconds. And not long, just long enough. And then look at that. You got a little box that you can shut. Of course, I'm doing it real careful because it's still, the glue is still a little bit wet, so I don't want it to come apart. So you don't want to close it quite yet. But there, you've got the little box, see? Now, what are you going to do after? All right, you're going to decide what you're going to put in there. Do you want to put little candies? Which is what I have, is little candies. I'm going to put candies in there. So let's put a little candy in there. Let's take, I've got different things in here. Different things in here. A little of those, little these. There we go. There's 4 different ones. And I'm going to put it inside here. Just drop it in. And there you got 4 little candies for someone. Like I said, it doesn't have to be candy. It can be a handkerchief you can fold up and neatly in there. Jewelry, if you're, like to give jewelry to someone. And then you close it. And then you pick out your die cut that you've picked for yourself. I've picked a red one for this one. And then you pick a ribbon. I've got 3 different colors of ribbon here. And I've picked the pink one for this one. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Now, what you can do first is write something on this so that you know who you're going to give it to. I'm just going to say, have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to thread it in the Valentine here. Doesn't have to be a Valentine. It could be a little square or rectangle. And then you're going to put it through here. And of course it's going to be up here. Or you can wait and you're going to put the tie on here. And make a little bow. I have about 2 feet of ribbon for each box, just to make sure I have enough to make a bow. If I'm making a big bow or maybe a double bow, sometimes you can make a double bow. And then you take this and you put this in here, bring it down, and then you take this and tie it again. You can do it any way you want to. If you're really good at tying bows, great. But look at that. Isn't that cute? Now this can go to somebody. Have a great day. And I've got several more to make for people. Have a great day. Thank you. Great week. Thank you for being with me today. Love having you. Love being with you and showing you things. Please subscribe and hit that like button. I would love to have you. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.